There's some rings right away you can light dash. This is going to be harder, and I believe it is the longest Sonic stage on average for the average person. The gimmick for this stage is the artificial chaos that is everywhere, and the gravity manipulation. So normally you want to approach these guys by being able to outspeed them. So you're going to want to spin dash and go into them before they can make some their eyes. And these warp tubes, not much you can do to skip them or make them faster. Did you know you can destroy those little spring guys, those spring beetles? I didn't. Also, sometimes you'll just randomly light dash stuff. That's a thing. Yeah. I like showing off little skips I can do. I'll spin dash jump a lot to skip some things. A light dash there will help you precisely land on the rod. Jumping to get that extra life gives you enough time to accurately jump on that dude. You can skip the shield spots here, and you should be timed well enough to get past those shield beetles. It's mostly just practice and getting a feel for the stage as a whole to be able to do it quickly. But it's faster than you really want to do it. And then sometimes coming faster. Let's see. Yeah. Then you can do a jump over this to avoid that artificial chaos entirely. You can also jump over this gap. You can see me trying to do it. It's a fairly precise jump, because if you miss, you'll go into a pit of acid. Spin dash, jump on him, and we can lightspeed dash across those. Then our spin dash jump to the blob. And the gold beetle is located here. When you're coming attack the gold beetle, it should give enough time for those shield hunters to put their shields down. You want to attack the middle one of the artificial chaos first, and then the side ones. A spin dash across the gap will lead to a shortcut, and you can just spin dash jump again to cross the gap, and very easily skip a good bit. A good fair bit of climbing. Now this gravity section is neat. So I'll do it normally the first time, and then I have a little, I'll do it semi-normally the first time, and I have a little skip I want to show you guys later. I'll show you guys during the fourth mission. I'll shave off at least a minute. Now, you just need to hit the switches in order and confidently jump. Confidently. You can't be super cautious here. If you're super cautious, you'll go into space. Like the nerd you are. Also, don't somersault too aggressively. That will also send you to space. Hey, big. Anyway. So, gonna want to avoid these shield ones. They don't pause long enough for us to even attack them anyways. We want to use our lightspeed dash to get over here. Grab the 5 bubble because we want to get to like 300 rings. Why not? And here is where we're gonna find our little submarine. Now activate the missile, allowing us to reach the goal. If we tried to destroy that without hitting the switch, we die instantly. It doesn't matter if we have rings or not. So we activate the missile and spin dash into the Joel.
Yes!
Pretty cool.
That was cool!
So 100 rings is easy peasy from this stage. We've already got 8. We don't have to jump to get those rings because there's a lot of them upcoming up. We just want to get through this area as fast as possible. That shield is for a little bit of insurance to make sure we don't lose the rings because some of our tails are annoying. Anyway, you want to spin dash jump into him, use our bounce attack to get up. And for an extra 5 rings, you can skip the checkpoint and get the other rings first. And then break the warp tube. It speeds things up a little. So we'll want to pick up every individual ring you see from here on out. And there's a 10 ring bubble here that you can stand on this iron crate to get a feel of the spacing, and then you just bounce. And, you know, bonk your head. Yes. Monkey's fun. So we're gonna wanna take it a little slow here, that way we get all the rings. There's no rings on the left side, I believe. If not, there are plenty of rings coming up. Because I've got plenty of time. And we should be able to get 10 more rings after destroying this artificial. Slow down so the rings can catch up. And we got it.
That was cool.
The Lost Cow is at the very end of the level, so we're going to want to make our way through as fast as we can, ignoring everything we can. Basically ignore without dying. Honestly, no points matter, so we're just going to want to run through as fast as we can. Do some little tricks as we can. And time loss immediately. So, don't miss. Wait for them to stop before you jump off, otherwise there's a high chance that you may or may not fall. So we can actually spin dash jump directly past them into the spin beetle, which is a cool little thing. And do that spin dash jump earlier. Skip the checkpoint on accident, but skip that railing part because it's a little faster doing that. Can't get hit. Say we don't need to get hit, and then we get hit anyway. And then we get hit again. This is fine. This is what happens when you try to wrestling. So there's this little jump you can do. And if you time it right, you can like to do that on the jump. It's pretty cool. It's a great time saver if they start doing their shields again, or they have their shields down as you get there. We're gonna want to spin dash directly past these little artificial chaos. And, you know, the prompting. So, a little bit of time lost there. We've got plenty of time to even get to the Chow. So I believe the timing is fairly lenient. Since, you know, it's the end of the level stage. So you take into account the average player time, and we've got the Chow time. I forgot where I was there for a second, so I was all prepped to do a spin dash jump. Forgot. So we can just jump past these guys. Well, that works, but we can just jump past them and attack them. So this is where I was thinking I was earlier. And just spin dash jump again. And we're here within 3 minutes. Now, a cool thing, especially with the Lost Chow, is that you don't have to do any puzzles. You see how the Tetris blocks here are lined up? Yeah, you just jump onto the red one. And there's a switch here that will let you go down to the purple one. Again. Now, what we're going to want to do is we want to walk over. There's some extra lives up there, by the way. We're going to walk over We're gonna play Ancient Melody, and then you wanna Lightspeed Dash. Now take us straight to the Chow, and a murderous beetle.
Yes! That was cool!
Fourth mission, similar to the first mission, you just want to go through quickly and get points. It requires slightly less points than the first mission, but still shouldn't be really a problem, since you can easily beat it within 4 minutes anyways. So just play the stage as you would normally. Really. There's enough little skips here that still guarantee you an A rank that it's not that difficult to A rank. Funnily enough. Heck, there's enough little skips that probably, yeah. There's enough little skips that you can easily beat the stage, even on your first attempt, if you're familiar enough with it. Unless you get, janked like that. Simple spin dash over the block, and we're on our way. Sometimes Sonic will do this backflip. I think it's a timing thing. Like if you jump directly into a somersault, he'll do a backflip instead. It's pretty cool, but it's not very useful. It tends up being more situationally useful. That's a very good use of that little shield skip I was talking about earlier. Didn't have to wait for your shields to go down. I was ready to cross by time they came down. So it saves a few seconds. Sometimes like spin dash cross those. I wouldn't. It tried making him come very chaos, which I am not a fan of, because that ends up in an ouchie. I wanted to try to do this with gear again, but it's really dangerous for a little bit of time save, so not worth it for them. So I'm gonna do dash across. We're almost to the end. A little longer. And I think we just want to get the gold beaters here. If you want to get the foods, you can. Once you open the glass, it'll force you to, so make sure you know, or try to get them before you get to the glass. Take the shortcut for a little extra time save, but you've got plenty of time at this point to do the rest of it. Get ouchies, because you weren't paying attention, and we're gonna want to go up. And that's really like that's the only button we're gonna press. I think. That and one other thing. I'm just saying that artificial chaos is annoying and it sounds annoying. So this is the only other switch we're gonna flick for this area. We're gonna skip it. Check this out. We can stand on it. And there we can hit switch and we can spin dash over to the missile and beat the stage.
Yes!
Yep. That's the stage for you.
That was cool!
Hard mode, a fair bit harder. You can see immediately. So, you want to try to somersault and spin dash into them when you can, and just stay on your toes in preparation of all the artificial chaoses they're going to throw at you. You're going to constantly be seeing them. Antagonists are like this. I hate these guys. They are so annoying. But you'll see there's more unbreakable containers, and we're going to go see later too. There's more of those mother artificial chaoses. I don't know what they're called. I'm just going to call them artificial chaos ones, because they produce smaller artificial chaoses. And right off the bat, there's Artificial Chaos instead of Spring Bot. And there's Artificial Chaoses instead of Hunter's there. Also, you actually have to do platforming in a platformer? Wow. I thought this was just about going fast. But it takes a bit. You can sometimes bounce from there to the top, but it's not worth it. Now, there's no right side switch, so we're going to want to go left. And there's an Artificial Chaos here. So we want to either ignore him or try to destroy him. He doesn't pose much of a threat because gravity's wrong. Gravity's wrong, so no one knows what they're doing. Gravity messes with you so much. Regardless, you can just bounce on him. And you don't want to just spin dash directly when they're upside down. There's two of those Artificial Chaos feathers here. So you want to hop on the first and spin dash the other one. Get that 5 ring for extra security and points. And I try to wait it out here because I'm not confident if that Artificial Chaos is going to attack it alone. Some of them don't really attack. Now, some of this is going to be very weird. Yeah, this is it. So this is annoying because sometimes I'll just say, no, you don't get to beat the game today. Just because it wants to. Yep. So if you accidentally time it with just the lowest point of their jump, you actually can't pick it up. Which is weird. And here's another little platforming section. It's going to be a little funky. You want to bounce up to this platform and just, miss the jump. It can just be kind of funky because it's upside down platforming. So, just takes a little bit getting used to. You have to bounce attacks on that one to get to. Now, there's a lot of Artificial Chaoses here. You can ignore all of them. And here, instead of a light speed dash, you have to homing attack enemies upside down. It's funky. It is funky. Here, OBS says no to recording because he wants to, but the light speed dash isn't anything different than normal. It's just clearing. There's 2 of the Artificial Chaoses here. You can bounce into both of them. That gun beetle, the gold beetle changed position here, so you can't combo it. And yep. Now there's two Artificial Chaoses here. One's a bugger. And instead of the homing attacking that one, you just need to jump in. Either land on him from your spin dash jump, or just there's Artificial Chaos there instead of a gun robot, and there's 2 gun robots here. Plus the lasers are higher up, so it's a bit more difficult to get through without getting hit. This guy's more aggressive, and we have to go through the entire thing in hard mode, simply because you see how there's 1 box here instead of 2? I don't like this gun robot. Anyway, you see how there's 1 box here instead of 2? Well, there's a reason for that. You want to go here and immediately go back, and you want to hold right. It takes me a while to get this because gravity is just a mind bend, because your directions change for every direction gravity orients you in and the camera angle's direction. So it takes a while to figure out what sends you where. You can see me try to figure that out. I haven't done hard mode in a while. It's kind of the worst kind of platforming in my opinion. Because it's just, why? Why? Gravity makes no sense. Why are you doing this? You see me, I'm starting to finally figure it out. So I believe you need to press right here. You just need to get to the switch before, yeah, you can see me finally figure it out. So you need to get to the switch before it lands back on it. That is probably the most annoying thing, and can single-handedly make this level take a long time. Now, fortunately, you get all the points for an A rank in the level, so you honestly don't have to worry about that unless you die at some point. And you shouldn't be that. Well, you should be worried about that, but A ranks are normally deathless runs anyway, so you shouldn't be too worried about that. The rest of the level is kinda normal, except it's got a lot more lasers. Instead of shield box, there's lasers here, and instead of there being ring sphere, you have to take a leap of faith. Just have to jump. Jump with confidence, and you won't be fine. Now, you can flip, and you could either do the one on your left and spin dash jump, or do the one here. Just land on the missile, jump, then spin dash jump to the goal.
Yes! That was cool!